Hey guys, it's me, Smart Mario, and today I'm going to do a top 10 non-canon movies. Now, um, there's going to be like a lot of movies here that are non-canon to me because even though I did see these movies back then when I was like 12 years old, it really didn't hit me as hard as I remember. I also set up a list for this too, just in case. Now, um before I start this countdown, um, I don't know much about movie criticism. Even at a young age, I didn't know about movie criticism. But that was at a young age. So don't attack me, okay? Even though I don't know about movie criticism, that doesn't mean you have to attack me, okay? Oh, and this may be inappropriate for some viewers, and if you are the age of 18, I suggest you stay. And if you are not, you may need to click off this live stream right now. So, let's begin, shall we? All right, so my number 10 spot would have to be, let's see here. Ooh, Batman and Harley Quinn. This movie right here is very much non-canon to the DC universe. Now, you may be wondering, why is it non-canon? Why do you have to make it non-canon? Why is it non-canon? Well, even though it's not meant to be non-canon to other Batman fans, this is non-canon to me because, well, it involves Harley Quinn and Batman. And when I read the comics, I don't really see that far much of Harley Quinn and Batman fighting again. Well, I mean, yes, over and over again they come to each other, but there was like this one comic I read before when I was 11 was this comic where Harley Quinn is hooking up with Bruce Wayne, and I think that was a bad idea, so I said, nope. And when they made a movie out of this, well, you know, cross out the love and make it more adventurous. I don't like this movie. It's kind of cringe to me, at least, and it's non-canon to the DC animated series. I mean, I do love Superman; he's my favorite, but Batman is just super moody in his comics. I mean, he's meant to be like goofy in the comics back then in the '60s, but I don't see it. I just I don't see it. So I'm gonna put this back now. All right. At my number 9 spot, I choose. Da, 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 da. Where is it? Ooh, there it is. Sam Raimi's Spider Man from 2002. This movie has got to be the worst canon I have ever come to predict. Like, the people that made this movie did not understand half of Spider Man's origin. They just thought, oh, well, let's just use a good Spider-Man origin to start off the movie. And so, yeah, even though I did read the comics of Spider-Man, I guess they did do the whole, you know what, they did like the entire origin for Spider-Man, but adding Green Goblin in this, that is so wrong in every single way. You know what they should have done? They should have added the chameleon. That's what they should have done. They should have added Green Goblin in Spider-Man 2. Just have the chameleon die, but he fakes his death, so we don't know if he lives or not. That should have happened. That happened in The Amazing Spider-Man. We don't know what happened to Chameleon after the chapter. Like, I'm not really a far big fan of Spider-Man, but I mean, I'm more of a Team Stark kind of guy. I'm more of an Iron Man person, myself included. But again, though, this is non-canon, and I kind of find this to be very non-canon. Even though it's not a bad movie, it's non-canon to me because of the character writing and stuff like that. And it's just no. And also, I need to get rid of this charger. On top of that, why did they not add Gwen in the first Spider-Man movie in 2002? I guess they just want to give off their, oh, Mary Jane this, Mary Jane that. It's memes of Mary Jane. It's so fucking goddamn annoying. So yeah, I really don't like Mary Jane. I'm more of a Gwen Stacy love interest kind of person, you know what I mean? Because she's smart and I'm smart. Okay, let's stop. At my number 8 spot, I got trying to find it here. Oh, here it is. Now, you might be mad at me for this, but it's kind of true. The Lego Movie 2, the second part. This is non-canon to me because you added Batman, you added Wild Style, you added the Mayhem or whatever her name is, but you don't give off some character development on each of them. The only character developments I see are Emmett, Unikitty, this rainbow unicorn, whatever purple hair girl, and Benny. I think that's his name. With the robot arm. I think they have the most character development than Wildstyle and Batman and Mayhem. I think that's her name. I don't know. I might be wrong. But yeah, this is not canon. This is not canon. I swear to God, it's non-canon to me. And that's all it is. It's just non-canon. I can understand why it's not non-canon to some people, but I'm just gonna move on because this is obviously gonna be bad. At my number 7 spot, I know that people are gonna be pissed off at me, but I don't care. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Now, my friend named George is a fan of Godzilla, and he knows a guy that directed the Godzilla movies back then, maybe by the 80s and 90s. But I've never been a fan of Godzilla. I only picked out this movie because, it was for a friend. And he said, "Oh, I don't like this movie. I love the old version of Godzilla. Here, take it." And he gave me the DVD and tell me to not talk about it in a video. Sorry, George. I really didn't mean that. He's a toad, by the way. Not an actual mushroom, just a frog. But anyways, yes. This movie sucks. It's not canon. It's not canon. I swear, if Doug Walker reviews another Godzilla movie, I'm gonna lose my mind because don't give enough green screen or screen time to Godzilla, okay? You don't need to do this all the time. It's annoying very hard, and it can be annoying very fast. You get what I mean here, guys? Right, right, right. This is not canon, and I hate it. At my number 6 spot, I'm going to choose. See if I can find a good one. Hmm. Ooh, I know. Let's see here. Ooh. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Family Guy from Seth MacFarlane, but I mean, this movie could have been a lot cooler. Ted, it's unrated, so like it's either it could be PG-13 or it could be rated R. I don't know. This movie is not canon to me. And again, I don't know why there's a talking bear. When I watched this movie, like two of the disc, yeah, it's rated R in this one, and then the Blu-ray DVD version is unrated. So yeah, it pretty much has PG-13 vibe, even though it's rated R on the DVD cover, but the Blu-ray said like unrated. So like this movie is definitely non-canon. It sucks. It fucking sucks. I hate the plot. I hate the main character. The only character I like is this guy right here. He's funny as fuck. This guy is not funny. I swear to God, he's so goddamn annoying. He's like Beethoven if he was mixed with Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler. You freaking mix all those three together and boom, you get this. This is so bad. This is so freaking bad. John even loved this movie. Super Mario Jonathan. All right, so on number 5 on the spot, I got Wonder Woman from 2017. I think this was released in 2017. Let me see. Yeah, it was 2017. The same year when Justice League came out, which we're going to talk about soon. Wonder Woman is so non-canon to the point they had to make a sequel to this movie, Wonder Woman 1984, which is called WW84, which is weird because why would it be called that? Now, I'm not going to talk about it because it's stupid. It's canon, but this is not canon. This is the worst canon of all time. It's more bad than Batman the animated series and Superman the animated series combined. If she is ever given an animated series, I'm gonna lose my mind. I swear to God, this should not be out in the public. This should not be out in any sort of continent ever. This movie should not even exist. This is non-canon. I like Aquaman better. That movie is cool. But still, this movie sucks and I hate it. I don't like the character. I don't like the setting. I don't care about it. On my number 4 spot, and yes, I'm gonna put two in there because why not? Is oh god, this is hard to get. Um, two of these, by the way, and don't get mad at this. I know you guys grew up with this shit, but personally, I didn't. I'm more of a well, not really much of a Star Wars kind of guy. More of a He-Man and Thundercat and probably Transformers. Yeah, is Star Wars: The Force Awakens and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This abomination. I'm pretty sure Doug Walker reviewed both of these at the same year. I don't know. When did this came out? 2014. And I know this came out in 2015. Was it? I'm trying to find a date here. Maybe it did came out in 2015. I don't know. I know that The Last Jedi came out. I did love that movie, but I'm not talking about that here. Maybe I'll talk about top 10 canon movies. Right, let me talk about this. This is non-canon to the Star Wars cinematic universe. I don't know who thought this would be okay. I like the old trilogy. I love the prequels. This is worse. This is worse than Rise of the Skywalker. I don't like this movie. This movie took away great characters and it took away their personalities. I don't know who ever thought this was a good idea. Now, this movie takes away so much of the Star Wars fan theories that it just blew my mind. I don't care. And I don't care about this movie either. Why did you add Will? There's no way you added Will. I love Will. I love him in other movies. You can't put him in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You can't do that. That sucks. This fucking sucks. I hate this. Why is people making these in 2017, 2014? That makes no sense. They suck. That's why they're on the 4 list. Because they don't go that far and their directors no. Just no. Please. All right, so on my next list, which is number 3, I also got another 2. And don't be mad about me for this, but this is Justice League and Coco. Now, let me talk about Coco first. I don't love Disney. Disney is a crazy corporate shit, and it's going downhill as fast as possible with their Turning Red on Disney Plus, which I refuse to watch that movie. This movie, on the other hand, is not canon to the Disney universe, and I don't like it. I'm okay with the characters, but I'm not okay with the setting. It didn't need to be all Mexican style, okay? You could have added some crazy, scary, manipulated things in there, or maybe just highlighted material. Is this PG? Yeah, it's PG. Why did you went on PG? You could have rated R. Oh wait, you're not meant to be like that. You're meant to be more stylish and kid friendly. Yeah, behind the scenes, you know what happened. And in this movie, I watched the Snyder cut and I love that one. Josh Whedon in this takes away so much of the previews. They took away his backstory, which is Cyborg. They got rid of the scene where Batman is talking to Aquaman He's at the mountain and stuff like that. And Superman having a blue suit. I love him having a black suit, but this is worse, and I don't like it. I don't like the characters. The only character I think was cool was Flash. This was only PG-13. They could have made it rated R. They could have had a little bit of a good pository. They could have had something better. They could have had him. They could have had him defeat Darkseid, but no, Steppenwolf. What the hell? That's so bad. That is so bad. On my number two spot, which again, putting in number two. Don't worry, number one is just one movie. I guess. I don't fucking know. I watched the Ghostbusters trilogy back then, and I do love the movies, but this is the worst of them all. Remember when I said I love like The Last Jedi? Yeah, there are some problems with this, and I know it's not canon. Star Wars and Ghostbusters. This came out in 2017, and this came out in 2016. These both are non-canon to their actual movies. Okay, now the fourth Ghostbusters movie is my favorite, and I'll forever love it because it does way better than the Ghostbusters. This is feminism, and this is feminism, and I both hate it. I like the setting, I love the characters, but I don't like their personalities. I don't like them. I love the setting, but I don't like the characters and their personalities. So you see, it's kind of different in the monoral way. I mean, they're not bad, but they're so fucking non-canon, and I hate it. Burn it to the ground. All right, this is gonna be the last one I'm gonna talk about, and trust me, this movie is abysmal. It is so non-canon to everything. I just wish it wasn't. Guys, this is the worst movie of all time, and it is called. See if I can get it. The Shining. The Shining. Oh my god, it's so not canon to the horror universe that it makes me sweat so hard. This movie has got to be the worst of them all. This is the most craziest, psychotic, non-canon movie ever. You could have got rid of the naked scene. You could have made this scene. You could have made the scenes a little bit more chaotic. It has a rated R setting in this. Not like Freddy Krueger, Pennywise, Texas Chainsaw Massacre better than this abomination. This is the worst. I hate the setting. I hate the characters. I hate the movements on them. They're so fucking bad that it made me want to bulge my eyes. It just sucks the soul out of me. And it made me feel like I'm watching a 2-hour movie of Vendetta. Now, guys, that's going to be it. This is my top 10 non-canon movies. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to this channel. And don't forget, we're going to have a few more episodes next week about Five Nights at Iggy's. And there's going to be a theatrical movie about that. So, I hope you guys see it there. This is Super Mario Jonathan, and I gotta get back to my science, girls.